Okay, let's get into it. Moonstone Island. If you like this game, good. I'm happy for you. If you want a different opinion, this game is a very visually good game. I'm not gonna hate on the visuals. They're very good. Um, but it's missing, I guess you'd say, kind of a soul in it a little bit. Or rather, it feels like an AI game, but I'm not gonna say that, it's probably an AI game. I feel like there are some people that probably did work hard on this game. Um, this game, it. One thing I'm starting to realize as I get a little older, I kind of don't want things to waste my time, and I feel like this game kind of did it. And before someone asks if I finished it, I couldn't even get to the ending. I was almost there. I got to like the last island and was probably gonna do the whole shebang. And I did the festivals and I got all like the stones and stuff. Um, yeah, like a lot of the Stardew Valleys, they had a lot of copies that came out, some good, some bad. This one is I'll give it a C minus. It's okay. It's not the worst I've ever played. Trust me, there are some. But because there are other heavy hitters, I can't really like I don't even think I'm gonna keep this on my get on my memory or anything like that. I'm just gonna erase it and everything because most because I got other stuff to save up on my file and whatnot, and need some room. Um, but if you like it, fine, keep playing it, keep asking for more. One thing that did irritate me is they were coming out with a lot of DLCs, and the DLCs were not cheap. That was one thing that did get me. The DLCs were not cheap. I know certain other things are going up, games are going up. Although, if you're looking at Silk Song, $20 freaking. All right, so but then again, they got a big company behind them, but you know, still, um, if I'm pretty sure with a game like that, I'm not sure how much their DLC would cost, but you know, I mean, they did put their game at $20, so and I think that's another reason why I'm kind of a little irritated. I don't think this game was as cheap as I could have got it. And I kept seeing it recommended to me all the time. Like everyone would recommend this game, and it would, even though it would go on for sale, I don't think it ever really went down to the point where I could buy it. But I did buy it because I was really excited. I saw the art, the graphics. I was happy. Got a little into it. Yay, whatever. Slow start. It's always with these games, the Stardew Valley copies or the I forgot how they people would call it cottage core or anything like that. Any home life things. It starts off slow. That's fine. Um, but yeah, I realized after a time, after renting to someone close to me, and they just like, it doesn't really sound like you're having fun. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm probably not. So this game, it's over with. Even if this file gets corrupted or it goes away, I'll probably always remember this game and how much it just have bad memories. I don't want any more bad memories. Not the worst bad memories. Trust me, there's some that made me go crazy a little bit, but this one, it gave me nothing. It has the potential. Don't get me wrong. with the people still giving it DLCs, maybe they could change something about it. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Like I said, it's a graphically good, good game. Um, and the art style very good. Actually, I wouldn't even say that. It's good, but it's probably like something that sometimes I don't really like pastel colors because it's too muted. Sometimes like that, and I think sometimes it goes into that cartoonish type of thing. It works for it, but then sometimes it doesn't. I mean, it's most like that with most Pokemon slash games. In which, by the way, this is supposed to be like a crossover Stardew Valley or Pokemon. That's why I bought it in the first place. 'Cause it's like, oh, Pokemon, okay. Um, and some Pokemon are good, some Pokemon are bad. But with the first gen Pokemon, you kind of already knew what you expected. Everyone was different, but still the same. The graphics and whatnot. Um, I think it's only recently that some of the graphics for Pokemon and some people have actually complained. It's like, man, just let the game cook. Just work more on it. Don't keep releasing every year. um, that's kind of how they're feeling, and honestly, that's how I'm feeling with certain games too. Um, but yeah, this game, it didn't have any bite to it. I guess you could say anything that keeps me coming back. And trust me, there's like early access games that I'm still playing that I still keep going back to. There's just something about it, its charm or its gameplay that keeps me coming back. And like Traveler's Rest, I believe it's called Tavern's West or something like that. It's very very good. Um, and they even put in even online multiplayer, which I don't think I was asking for that, but apparently other people were. So kudos for them. This game, I'm trying not to be mean, but it kind of feels a little bit like a cash grab, especially with the DLCs being a little too expensive. Like, there are some games where, you expect the price of, and then there's like some games you're like, like, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna pay that much for it. And their DLCs were like, you know, I don't know what's the most expensive DLC you guys pay for, but usually when I think of DLCs, it's either not 99 cents or 199 or 299 or even 3, but that's pushing it. I think their DLCs, Moonstone Island, sometimes I think I've seen them at 5.99, and I'm like, and it's not even just a lot that came with it. It was just cosmetics and stuff, and it just felt like this should have been already in the game. Like it just felt like too much of a cash grab, and yeah. But if you like it, no shade. If you like it, play the games you like. But this one, I had high hopes for it. If anything, I'm just ranting a little bit about my disappointment in it a little bit, and I wish it could be better. Hopefully, it could become better. Like, the thing is about some of these games is that some are still working on it, and adding more, and hopefully, if they feel like they got to make these DLCs these expensive, they're using that money to keep on working on it, keep on working on it. And hey, I'm all for it. Maybe I'll come back later, and if it's like, if I'm seeing people ranting, raving about it again, then that's great. It's just that usually when people do talk about it, they don't even talk about this game. It's just like thrown in when people want to talk about Stardew Valley copycats or something like that. Not that they're bad ones, but very good ones, and this is usually included. But I kind of wish they stopped including this one. But I understand it. Like I say, the graphics, very very good. I'm not gonna hate on that. That's very 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 good. Um, Gameplay isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Um, in fact, I would say it's pretty difficult, which is fine. But I don't know. There's just something about maybe it's just it being a car game. I'm just not interested in. Maybe it just doesn't feel like the I guess the urgency is there. Um like cuz I am defeated in the game and I wake back up. It's not like a true game over, which I understand. No true game overs, but it's just there's like no big bad. That's what it's missing. It's missing a big bad, and not even like a big bad. Not to say it doesn't have a big bad, but the big bad is usually you usually have an adversary that keeps coming after you and whatnot. Is where you have to get stronger. You know what I mean? Like with Pokemon Team Rocket, will always show up. You beat the grunts, and you also gotta level up for your Pokemon. Again, this game's Moonstone Island pretty much prides itself on being a Stardew Valley crossover with Pokemon. There's the Pokemon, I guess you could say, are the animals and the way the art style is, but there's no urgency. There's no rivalry. Like literally at the beginning of every Pokemon game, you have a rival, and for some people, like, oh well, it's probably more Stardew Valley than Pokemon. Yeah, but not even that because like I do get the usually I would say Stardew Valley. I wouldn't say it's smooth at first, but it does become smoother. And I'm not saying that fixing stuff doesn't become smoother. Actually, I think one of the things that I've noticed when I was playing this game was the lack of recipes. It wasn't a lot. I want to say I would say like cooking wasn't fun. Like like sometimes when I'm cooking in a game, I don't want to wait for it. And it's not because I'm impatient. It's just that sometimes, especially in this game, you can burn your food. So you don't want to burn your food. Um, and uh, and like if there was some skill level or something like that, then woohoo, fine, yay. I don't think that happened. Um, and also they do have relationships, but it was just they were very cardboard cutouty. They didn't really have a lot of dialogue, at least not to me. Nothing that I can even really remember. Um, I was hoping something could be done in the inn, the bar. I'm pretty sure because it's been some times I came back to this game. There was like a basement that I think they would say it will open up in the later game. Hopefully they didn't forget it themselves. Uh, so yeah, it's just the graphics are game. The gameplay is pretty okay. It's just there's probably more heavy hitter games, and this would probably be. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say this game is just so unforgettable. I think it would be mentioned, but if anyone asked what they liked about it, I don't think a lot of things would come up. I don't know, just not a lot of things, not too many things. So yeah, hopefully that's my opinion about Moonstone Island. All right. Peace.